I'm Ty.
I'm Dye.
And you're watching episode 34 of the TyeDyeTakes podcast.
Trente y Quattro.
You will notice we are joined with a very special guest today. We have one of the hosts of the Dynamic Duo podcast.
Damn.
We have a proud member of Mommy's Milkies.
Shout out.
We've got Connerville.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys. That was an incredible intro.
Yeah.
Incredible intro for a credible person. We're going to get straight into Spotlight.
Let's go.
We're going to give you a few questions. Some personal, some pretty basic, but we're going to get straight into it. Favorite movie ever?
Favorite movie ever gotta be Revenge of the Sith. I love that movie.
Oh,
that's an incredible
That's a
pick.
great
Changed
pick.
my life.
That movie is genuinely, you quote that on a fucking daily. That is
It's got to be
incredible.
one of the most quotable movies of all time.
Oh,
It's up
100%.
there,
100%. And I've heard some of your Star Wars takes, which I'm actually a fan of. I like some of your Star Wars takes.
Let's go.
Let's go. Blazing.
Hey, he sticks with his takes. That's what I love about him. He will
Stays
fight
true.
for his takes.
Stays true.
And I'm a fan of that. Just like
Listen,
yours, crazy takes. TV show. Favorite TV show ever?
Oh my God. That one's harder. I feel like it's constantly changing. I feel like for the past couple of years, it's got to be Game of Thrones. Like,
Okay.
I know it's got one of the worst endings of all time, and I stand on that. Like, I hate that ending, but
Yeah.
that show got me into like the books and everything, and there's so much lore and so much world building, and it's such a cool world. I love it so much. I go back and rewatch it all the time.
That's good. How are you liking House of the Dragon?
Oh, my mom loves that
Oh
show.
man, I do love what they're. No, how do I want to say this? I do enjoy watching it, but they are butchering some of the story elements, and it's making it harder and harder to watch. And I thought the show would have been really good as like a 2-season show, and the fact that they're dragging it out to 4 is whatever. But I mean, it looks gorgeous, and the acting is, oh my God, like 10
It
out
looks
of 10.
incredible.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Have
Yeah.
you
When
seen
I-
any of that?
When I'm making my food and then my mom's watching it, I tend to tune in and I'm like, oh, I see what's going on. I'm like, okay, it visually looks good. I'm not personally intrigued in that stuff, but I see a dragon.
Absolutely.
I see.
I think that wins over like 99%
Yeah, I see a
of the people
dragon.
out
I'm
there.
like, yeah, I'm gonna tune in.
It's hard to look away from
yeah.
that for sure. This is one of my favorite questions because people love to yell at me for my answer. But do you have a most overrated movie ever? Like first one that comes to your head.
Oh my God. I mean, I think for the past couple of years, it's got to be TASM 2. Like, I hate TASM so much.
Yes. Great
And,
take.
dude, I saw Tom Holland the other day say like it's his favorite Spider-Man movie, and I was like, Tom, you are my goat. This is like your Achilles heel right now. Like you're not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything to say about that?
We'll save that.
We'll save that for later. Okay. You have a
I'm
favorite
assuming
food?
you agree.
I agree. He does. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
It hurt. That hurt.
You have a favorite food?
Oh my God, favorite food? Yeah, I'm gonna go with chicken fingers, bro.
That's such a good fucking thing. That's such a good thing. Don't you tell my Don Jose story. You think
I'm not.
Okay.
I was trying to think of something more complex or crazy, but it's like that's my go-to. That's
It's a
my
basic, but it's
the
still
goat.
goated.
Yeah.
It is
it
good.
might,
my
it might be
lifeline.
the goat.
It's up there. It's such like
Because
a.
if you don't know what to get,
It's perfect,
Chicken
and
fingers are there.
every place pretty much has it.
That's
So
what
you're
I'm
like-
saying. And there's so many variations.
It's
of it. Like,
versatile.
it's just so good.
It's a versatile food.
you can fit it in anywhere you need. It's just perfect.
I don't hate it.
I think I know the answer to this one. Favorite
Okay.
Batman?
Favorite Batman? Probably Kevin.
Okay.
Are we only
Ooh.
doing live action?
Yeah, let's go live
Let's
action.
go. Yeah.
Ben
Oh, yeah,
Affleck.
Kevin.
Every other Batman fucking sucks.
Oh god. I told you this was coming. I knew he was gonna say Affleck. I
Robert
didn't know.
Pattinson's pretty good though. Robert
Okay.
Pattinson is like
All
I
right, what
really
about
love the
the-
way he does.
We brought it
Batman.
back.
What
Okay,
about the
I like
gentleman behind me? What about that guy?
They're great movies. They're great Christopher Nolan movies.
And you know what? As long as
I-
you can acknowledge that.
I hate the suit. I hate the voice. I hate the look.
I completely agree.
No,
Yeah.
that Arkham Knight suit is pretty good.
Arkham Knight one is pretty good. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give you
yeah.
that. But like, I don't know. You see the way he has to move in it like a robot.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's tough.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair
The
enough.
aura
That's fair.
farming though is cool.
Oh,
like,
1,000,000%.
him on the tower and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That is so
Hella
hype.
aura.
Nothing will beat that.
Yeah. But that's
see.
Christopher Nolan's like movie work, you know?
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
I
yeah.
look at that and that's
It's not
like,
like a him
Christopher
thing.
Nolan's in his bag.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's a fair take. I can agree on that. And like that, Dark Knight's one of my favorite movies. So it's like
It's definitely one of my favorite movies too. I'm not. If you have to compare all the Batmans, he's not my favorite.
Fair enough.
And I don't think he's the best.
Not to go on a whole ramble, but that's how I feel about like the Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie. It's like, you know, Heath Ledger did an incredible job with Joker, and I love him in that movie. But I can't believe like him and Willem Dafoe are our standards for Joker and Green Goblin, because they're not really the characters that I know from the comics.
Gotcha. Okay, that's a good take.
It's a fair take, honestly.
Let me see. Do you have a favorite movie character ever?
Wow. Favorite movie character ever? Oh, wow. That's a tough one. There are so many great ones. I mean, I'm going to exclude a lot of ones that are in comics, so I would probably say Anakin.
Okay,
I love
choice.
Anakin, and I love his story.
Yeah,
that's a really good choice.
Are you a big prequels guy?
I'm a huge prequels guy.
Okay. How do you feel about Phantom Menace?
I think Phantom Menace is good. I think it's the worst of the prequel trilogy,
good.
though.
I'm just glad with that. People were slamming me about that. I'm not a big Phantom Menace fan. I just think it's
I think Phantom Menace is great. I think it would have been even better if like it was a 6 movie starting with that and then like all about Anakin's life. But the fact that we only get 3 movies with Anakin, it's like should have started at the Clone Wars, mid Clone Wars, then Revenge of the Sith. You know?
Yeah. That makes sense. Do you have just first thing that comes to your mind? Best moment of content creation so far for you?
Wow. Oh my God. That's actually a great question. Probably there are so many incredible moments. Like last year at New York Comic Con was one of the first times people came up to me, recognizing me from videos and stuff, or yelling at me at takes I've said. And that just felt great. First time a video hit 1 million views, you know, a couple of years ago. I remember just sitting on my deck with my wife, just kind of constantly refreshing it, watching it slowly get up, and it just felt so validating. But I feel like it was Comic-Con last year, like just having so many people come up and recognize me and say my name and, you know, just talk to me about things that I've said online. It felt great.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
That's everybody's dream in this sort of space. That's fucking sick. We'll do 2 more. I'm trying to get him in trouble. All right, movie opinion you'll defend with your life.
Get me in trouble.
Right.
A movie I'll defend with my life. Oh my God. I mean, I feel like there's so many, like Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
BVS.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. I love those movies. I guess less controversial ones like Mandy and The Way, Way Back. Like,
okay.
I defend those movies with my life. But probably the ones that I have to defend the most is like BVS. Oh, or like Homecoming and Far From Home. People hate on those movies for some reason. And, you know, I'll rage bait even more. And I think Tom's original trilogy is the best Spider-Man trilogy of all time.
Wow. That is definitely something you're going to have to defend for your life. Holy shit.
That is wild.
He's lower on Homecoming and Far From Home than I am.
Yeah.
I've grown to love Far From Home a lot more recently. I have it over Homecoming. Homecoming still... I still love it. It's still Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Something about it doesn't feel Spider-Man-y to me, and I don't really know how to pinpoint that. Because neither does Far From Home, really, but I just like Far From Home a little more.
I think they treat him too much as a side character.
In his own movies?
Yeah, except even in No Way Home, he's not even like the main like person in that movie. It's about all the OG villains coming back, CEO of Sex, and then the other 2 Spider-Man coming back, and literally until Brand New Day is when they solidified that he is the guy, he is the main point of the movie. That's what my whole thing is with
good
all
reasoning.
Yeah,
I get that, but I think you could argue that all these characters really just push his story. Like even in No Way Home, where it's so egregious with all the cameos, it's like they all serve to push Tom's story of understanding, his role and who he needs to be and stuff like that. Far From Home, I think, is great. It's the lowest on the trilogy for me just because it's the least amount of time in a Spider-Man suit. Like, I think it's an incredible Peter Parker story and all that, but we just need way more Spider-Man in it. Homecoming, when I first watched that, I was like, this is Spider-Man Peter Parker 100%.
Okay.
Wow.
I just thought it was perfect. It reminded me so much of like the early 2000s, right before the Civil War comic run, where Peter was kind of being mentored by Tony and stuff like that. And oh my God, I think Tom is such a perfect Spider-Man. He just gets Peter so well.
He's very good. I will give you that.
So much better than the one before him. We don't know.
That was good. That was pretty good. He's gonna start crying if we keep going down that road, but we'll circle back. We'll
circle back. And then I'll have to defend my baby girl. That's all.
I'm excited.
That's what it's about.
Let's start yelling at each other for some other things. We have a hot take segment, so we have 10 hot takes prepared for you, and you got to tell us if you think we're telling the truth, if we believe this, or if we don't, and then we can discuss. So we're gonna start it with Endgame is not a top 10 MCU movie.
I would agree with that.
Okay, so you're saying that we think that as well?
Yeah. So am I just saying true or false, or like how do you want me to
say real or fake? Yeah,
real or fake.
That means one of us agrees with that.
That's real.
That is real. I'm the one who agrees with that. Do you? I think you have it at like 8 or 9.
Yeah, it's for me. It's like in the top 10.
I think I have it at like 12, and people love to be pissed off.
But I'm not gonna sit here and like be upset if you don't have it. I feel like there's like certain movies that definitively should be in there, and then there's other movies that like if it's just outside the top 10, I'm not mad at it.
I think that's a fair place for it. I love it. It holds such a special place in my heart. But I mean, in terms of a movie rewatchability, obviously the last 30 minutes of rewatchability is probably the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
But as a full film, I'd rewatch the other ones ahead of it. So,
I just think you can find beauty in a lot of the smaller solo stories, where it's like Endgame is the culmination of all of those great stories, and that's what makes it so great. But there are plenty of other like solo stories or even other Avengers movies that I think top it.
For sure.
Yeah, I have Infinity War and Avengers above it, and people love to get angry at me about that.
Yeah, I think if you had said Infinity War, I would have said false, but I think Endgame is totally fine to be out of the top 10.
For sure. Next up, we have Disclosure Day is a top 3 2026 movie.
That's gotta be false.
Yes, it's very fucking false.
Fake. Yeah,
that is probably my most disappointing movie I think I've ever seen in the movie theaters.
It's up there.
That was weird. I tried. I thought it was fun, but like I don't know, the hype around it I think just got too big, way too big.
Yeah. The lights were too bright. That's the only way to put it. The lights were too bright and they shit down their leg. I mean, it's the only way to put it.
Like, obviously, it's built like it had some of the magic every once in a while, but like, I didn't even go with him. I went with our buddy Jordan, and I think we said out loud to each other 4 times, like, "Okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna make sense in a little bit," and then it just kind of never did.
It has a lot of old Hollywood elements to it where it kind of drags now. And it's like, wow, there's still plenty of beauty in that. I don't know if it's really what us as the more younger general audience is used to.
100%.
It dragged too much. Like, way too much.
Yeah, and the character decisions were very old Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's hard because they're focusing on a different aspect, on the more emotional side where you have to... where they want you to chew on it and think on these smaller moments. But I think for a lot of us, it could feel like dragging. And it's just like, just get to the real shit that we want to see.
That's a great point to describe that movie.
Yeah, get to the last 9 minutes, which were great.
Yeah.
And then it just ended. And I was like,
that movie had no reason being over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
It felt like 9 years of my life. It felt like I was a part of the news crew. Yeah. Just fucking doing that. Let's go. Okay, yeah, here's a good one. Guardians 2 is a top 10 MCU movie.
Oh, I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Wow.
I agree with that. So wait, sorry, I fucked that up. That's got to be real. That's got to be real.
It's not.
Oh, wait, really?
Guardians
Actually,
2.
I've heard about a lot of people are not fond of Guardians 2, and I don't get it.
So here's what we always say: Guardians 2 is a middle of the road MCU movie. We just hate it.
That's crazy.
The comedy
I
doesn't
think it's
hit.
better than Guardians 1.
Ooh.
Like,
See,
I think Guardians 1, I look at that as like a pilot episode to what Guardians 2 is. Like, Guardians 2 is just so much more polished and has such a much more interesting story to me.
That's
like, I love Ego. I loved that whole father aspect. I'm glad it wasn't expanded upon and he became like some crazy, ultra powered person. But like, I mean, dude, even just that one moment that I feel like it's quoted 24/7, just Chris Pratt going like, "What?" Like,
that does get memed.
That movie, that part was so good. I don't know. I love that movie. And I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Like, I thought the final act was just awesome. It introduced Mantis. Like, it was great.
Why'd
And
you
the
say
opening
introduced Mantis
scene.
like that was a positive?
You don't like Mantis?
She doesn't. I mean,
She's
I
cool.
don't dislike her, but like
Whoa.
you were like hey, Mantis.
No,
I love Mantis. I
no
thought we
beef
all
towards
loved
her.
Mantis.
I've never heard.
No beef
I love
towards her.
Mantis.
Oh
No
my
beef
god!
towards
Wait,
it.
no, I think Mantis is like top 3 of the Guardians. I would say, like, she's one of the most interesting characters in the whole franchise.
Nah, she's not better than Rocket. She's not better than Quill, and she's damn sure not better than Drax.
Drax is
She's
the guy.
100% cooler than Drax.
She's not,
Cooler
even,
than Drax.
she's not even cooler than Gamora.
She's 100%
No.
cooler than Gamora.
No.
The
I
shit
think she's
she
cooler
could
than
do with her
Gamora.
powers.
I don't know about that.
Even
I mean,
Gamora's green.
yeah,
Gamora's green.
and she's
Ever
hot.
seen Shrek? Come on. Yeah, she's hot. Which one?
Mantis has antennae.
That's the positive.
As a oh my
We've
god,
lost the plot.
Okay, I'll give you better than Gamora, but there's just no way she's better than.
How can you like her
freaking
more
No,
than
no,
Drax?
it's Rocket. It's Rocket, Quill, and
Even
her. Those are
Groot.
the 3 most interesting.
Even Groot. What about Groot?
The Groot could have been interesting. They never did anything with him. If
That's
they were
true.
like, yeah, he's part of the Tree of Yggdrasil, and they actually did more with him. Like, then, sure. Like, his coolest moment was in the first movie when he sacrifices himself. Maybe
comes
in
back.
Infinity War when he turns his arm into Thor's
That was pretty sick.
That's what I
hammer.
was
But
gonna
it's
say.
like,
What about Stormbreaker?
Yeah, but he was a prick in that
that's
movie.
not even
He was a little
Guardians,
dick.
though.
He was-
That's
he was just a
Infinity
shithead.
War. Like,
Yeah.
and then he just
Yeah.
turns into a joke into the next 2 movies. He's a plant, and then he's a baby.
Yeah, that's fair. He's got
And
you.
Guardians 2,
Yeah.
the intro, that's like his best scene ever, where he's dancing.
Yeah,
That's
as a
that.
little-
The amount of money they made probably just off merch of that little thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude!
my
I'm
gosh.
sure Disney execs saw that opening and they were like, "Yeah, we're making franchises. We're making,
Yeah.
toys, rides, everything off this guy."
So in the order, you think it goes the third, second, and then the first, or do you think second's the best?
Yeah,
Guardians
I
of
would
the-
put, I would put the
Okay,
third
thank
over
God.
the second.
Okay.
Yeah,
As long as we can agree on that, because I still think you saying it's better than the first one is bad, but like I'm okay.
I just feel like you look at the 3 and it's like from the cinematography to the story to how the characters are interacting with each other in the first one. It just looks like a prototype of what the next 2 movies are. Like, they're just fleshing out like the ins and outs of these characters.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the concept is there, but even the final fight being like the dance party and dude, I thought that was a JPEG added onto the screen. I didn't know that was real.
Don't worry about
Holy shit. I thought that was like a green screen thing.
Yeah, it's gonna fall at least 3 times. Oh my god.
I
Oh my
made sure to
God.
make that known before we started.
Well,
I thought you were talking about the Wolverine mug or something.
You thought this was on the screen just the entire
Dude,
time?
yeah, I thought that was
I can see
fake.
why. If
It
you look
does
at
look-
it from our
the lighting makes it look
looks-
fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And
No,
the way,
this-
I mean, because it's in front of you, the depth perception just makes your hand look like it's just getting cut off. Oh
okay,
my god.
fair enough.
Okay, holy shit. No, but yeah, even to the final fight of the first movie, where it's the dance party and just like they're coming together as a group, it's like, I don't know, the second and third movie have way better endings and I think way better
agree.
messages behind them.
Yeah. I mean, we're starting the rewatch 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rewatch everything before Endgame. I mean, that's a lot of work to do.
That's a lot.
But I mean,
that is a lot.
I mean, gotta be done. At least, did you see the list they came out with of like mandatory viewings?
Yeah, I started it.
Oh my
Did you see those?
God. Yeah, there was a lot. Are you talking about like the movies that you have to watch before?
Yeah, but the ones that
It's only like
that they told us.
It's not too
Oh,
bad.
I thought you were talking about Doomsday.
Yeah.
The movies before Doom.
They released
like,
mandatory watches.
Oh, because I was like,
yeah.
Not all 38 MCU.
Yeah, okay,
no.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was like you need like over 300 plus hours.
You got
Jesus.
And it was like if you haven't seen a single ounce of MCU, you're not going to know anything of what Doomsday is.
Yeah.
No. This is like 9 movies, something like that. It's a bunch of intros to characters, and then literally the only outliers are like Doctor Strange and No Way Home. Yeah. And I think that's just because of the incursion moments or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. And I mean, we're gonna rewatch most of it anyways, so we'll figure that out. And we're definitely gonna get to Doomsday because we could be more excited for that. Next, we got, where do I want to go here? Okay, Avatar is the most overrated movie of all time.
I 100% agree.
Thank God.
So that's got to be real.
That's real. That's my take.
Yeah. There's been some Avatar revisionism after the second movie came out. Like, I feel like for 10 years, it was like, no one cares about these characters. It was a gorgeous movie, but like an average person couldn't tell you what the story was or who the characters are. Like, it's just James Cameron's like passion project. And then the second movie came out and everyone's like, oh, I'm a ride or die for Avatar. And
I've been there since day one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I have. You know, I'm a defender. I am a defender of Avatar. I am.
I mean, I watched the first one and I just thought it was too long, and I didn't really know.
That's
I was a kid when I
feels.
watched it, but like I was like, it's too long, and none of the characters are connecting with me.
So, did you ever watch the second one, or?
Yeah, I've seen all of them now, and they're beautiful spectacles, but it's like the story.
Sometimes
I feel like
it feels like the story drags, and I do feel that the story has been the same for I think all of them. Way of Water is still, I think, really good. That one, well, I mean, just in terms of like a movie, it was really good. Like, I think it's the best Avatar movie. The last one that just came out, Fire and Ash, it felt like it did drag a little bit, even though the villain was hot. It did feel like it dragged a little bit. I can see why people say it's over. It literally just has to, like, you have to be in the theater. If you're not liking it in the first 10, 15 minutes, you're not gonna like it. Like,
the first one, I feel like, showed a lot of premise, and there was jokes, you know, where it was like, which Avatar are you talking about, the animated show or the movie? And then as the movies have gone on, I feel like they've not adapted the actual Avatar cartoon, but are taking a lot from it. Like, now that we've done air, water, and fire, like, if we do go Earth, it just kind of feels like James Cameron's kid showed him the Avatar show, and he said, I could do it cooler.
There's 3 movies.
I can make it blue.
There's 3 more movies expected to come
3?
out. Yeah, there's going to be 6. Or 5 or 6, so there's either 2 or 3.
So that is insane.
The next one's coming out next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, after doing the elements, what more is there to do?
I don't know.
Go into space?
They have they have all this, like, all these elements to go out.
The new Fast and Furious meets Avatar.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Tell me, the little Transformers G.I. Joe.
Of course
action.
it would.
There you go,
dude. Funniest shit.
Okay, no, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna be like a little 2-second story. The funniest shit is when we went to go see the new Fire and Ash movie. We originally went. Remember
was it Fire and Ash or Way of Water?
Fire and Ash. It was you, me, and Jordan. Remember, because we went to go see the Doomsday trailer. We thought we were going to go see the Doomsday trailer. So we went around that time because everyone was like, oh, the Doomsday trailer is linked to it. So we went. It was in 3D, by the way. We didn't know that there was no 3D version of the trailer at the time. So we're just sitting there waiting for it. And then, like, the trailer does not show up. And he wasn't going to stay regardless. He didn't want to see the movie, but he had stuff to do that day anyway. But, like, the movie pops up and like he's like looking at it, he's like, I gotta go. So he leaves, and like as he's at the end of the row, he comes back, tells me and Jordan, he's like, it looks visually amazing. And he just fucking and then he just leaves. And then I'm like the biggest hater is sitting there fucking already me right at the
It
movie
looks
the
cool.
first
Like
2
it
seconds.
looks awesome. But I was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting in this theater for 5 hours.
And
But
I mean,
yeah.
like I said, this is James's like passion project. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna make it look gorgeous. If you're a bigger fan than both of us, I have to ask, like, is this how it's just gonna keep going? Where it's gonna be like, oh, now we've discovered a new tribe? Like,
Probably. Like I'm not even joking. That's literally probably how all of them are gonna go.
I
But,
feel
I
like
could
that's
sit
kind of
there.
lazy.
It is lazy. Don't know. Like I'm not like the biggest me writer on these movies, but like I can sit here and say that some of it is bullshit. Like some of it is bullshit. But like, will I sit there for 3 hours and watch a visually amazing movie with some cool action? I absolutely will.
I think
And
that's totally fair.
I get to see 8 to 9 foot motherfuckers fight with guns. I think it's cool.
It's gorgeous. And, you know, for all it's worth, Avatar really changed the game for the video game industry, you know, with mocap suits and all that stuff. So without Avatar, we wouldn't have like God of War and Spider-Man and all that stuff. So, you know, maybe it should be
James Cameron's a go.
maybe it should be properly rated.
Knock
Just for
that
that
off.
See,
I guess.
I appreciate that.
I guess. Don't make me say something positive about Avatar.
I have turned some
No, haters. I'm not turned. Fuck that. They re-released Avatar to beat Endgame, and I will never forget.
Well, now it's
that.
about
and now we're gonna do it again, and then they're gonna re-release it 4 months later. It's gonna be bullshit.
It's just gonna keep going.
Keep
going.
Fuck that. Where was I? Okay. You'll love this one. Batman versus Superman is better than The Dark Knight.
100% agree. That's gotta be real. That's gotta be real.
That is not
the
real.
biggest fake of all time.
I'm gonna be
That's gotta
straight
be
up
real.
with you. I've never seen it. So
BVS?
never seen it.
You can talk to me.
Never
What's
seen
that?
anything DC other than Nolan's and the new ones. Never.
So you never saw like Man of Steel or anything?
Never seen
You've
Man of
never
Steel.
seen Man of Steel?
Nope.
Not even like Wonder Woman. The first one. The first one's okay.
the only movie I've
Suicide
ever-
Squad?
Nope.
Ooh.
Wow.
Only movie I've ever fallen asleep to is the second Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, that
That's
one's
the movie,
horrible.
dude.
But that one's trash.
That one's fucking horrible. But like, have you seen any of the Suicide Squads?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch.
Wow.
Like, I think the first one's okay, but like the newest one, I love that one with
So good.
Peacemaker. Like
So
all of
good.
them, bro.
Yeah.
That one is so fucking funny, bro. That
It's
movie's
so good.
funny.
It's Peacemaker's introduction. It's so fucking awesome. James Gunn was in his bag with that movie.
Don't cry.
We gotta get to the bottom of this because you just said that it's greater than The Dark Knight, and we gotta talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, right off the bat, I feel like this is obvious. Like Ben Affleck is just a better Batman than Christian Bale.
Okay, I agree. I'm with you so far.
That's easy.
Yep.
No.
Do you think he's a better Bruce?
Yes. Oh my God, the Bruce is the easy one. He's like the best Bruce of all time.
Oh
I don't know about that.
God.
Well, who's a better Bruce than
I
Ben
like Bale's
Affleck?
Bruce.
Bale.
I like Bale's Bruce a lot. Yeah.
No,
I guarantee you, after this second movie as well for Pattinson, he'll be a better Bruce than Affleck. I guarantee you after the second movie, because you can't say definitively after that first movie. You really can't. You really.
I mean,
can't.
he's a
horrible
little
Bruce in the
emo
first
boy
one.
in that movie.
Yeah.
It's like he's
But, like-
playing it's just like Christian Bale's. He's playing a great character. It's not fucking Batman. Like,
He's not even. Don't get mad, but Affleck's not even the top 3 Batman. Keaton's better. Pattinson's better.
Keaton's
Bale is
better?
better. Keaton is better. Keaton is so much better.
You like your Batman turning like this?
Yeah, but you can't. You watched The Flash, I'm assuming, right? That shit was ass.
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the best part of that movie, and he wasn't even the main character. We saw him for 25 minutes, and it literally certified that he is still a top Batman. He still
was
is
the
a top
best part of
Batman.
that movie, and he was moving like Ben Affleck's Batman. He has never moved like that in his own movies.
Okay,
they
and-
literally CGI'd Ben Affleck out of that and just like glossed it over with
Just saying.
Keaton's. That should have been Ben Affleck right there.
Also,
That just pissed me off. The best Batman moment in that fucking movie is Ben Affleck's Bruce Wayne giving a speech to Wally. or Wally. Oh wow, Freudian slip to Barry.
No.
Yes,
in BVS.
Yes. No. I'm talking about in the Flash movie.
The
best Batman moment is Ben Affleck's, not Keaton.
No.
Yes.
When he said no.
When he's giving his speech to Barry.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
And BVS is like his Batman performance in that is so much better than The Dark Knight.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
The mic drop.
I'm sorry.
That's just not true.
It is.
Like, you know how like such of like a minority you're in right now?
Where are they going? Like that, like literally the most dog shit I remember all these LARPers in like elementary school who had never read or cared about Batman were coming into school doing that Christian Bale voice, and it's like, who are you supposed to be right now?
So it's not even just a movie. You just got PTSD from.
Yeah. It's just like those movies are just not good Batman movies, bro.
Oh,
they're Detective Christopher Nolan movies.
Oh my.
Wearing costumes.
It's a horrible take. That's a horrible take. That is a horrible take.
Two things. One, I'll watch BVS tonight, and I'll say who has a better performance. I still don't see how BVS is going to be better, but I'll keep my eyes open. Two,
make sure you watch the Ultimate Edition. I mean, both are good, but the Ultimate Edition has like, the deleted stuff.
Okay. And two, he reads comics and you don't. He knows more about Batman than you do.
We're talking about live action.
But
that's true.
You do. I mean,
we're talking about live action.
Yeah.
If you want to get into comics, for sure him. But we're talking about live action and Bale and Affleck.
I mean, what little I've seen of him, I think he's better because I really don't like Bale's Batman.
I don't know.
I love Bale's Bruce.
Okay.
Bale's Bruce.
Let's fuck the Batman.
I got both of their signatures. I know. You know how much I love them.
I know. Fuck the Batmans. How about we talk about your take on the movie? You just said that BVS is better than The Dark Knight.
I think it was something you forgot about that.
You just said I'll sit here. I feel like liking a Batman is very like it's very
okay.
Yeah, but like I feel like you if you like Affleck, perfectly fine. But like you gotta explain that. How is BVS better than The Dark Knight? Like how is that better?
All right. Well, I am a little biased because this was a movie I had been wanting to see for a long time. Is Batman and Superman on the big screen together in some sort of way?
Yeah.
I didn't hate Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. Like when I was a kid and watched them, I thought they were fun, but they always felt like, this isn't how I know these characters and stuff like that. So there was like one photo Zack Snyder had put out right before the movie. It was like just a black and white Ben Affleck in the suit wearing, right next to the Batmobile. It got me so hyped. And I went into that movie knowing the kind of story that we were going to get. It was going to be them fighting and all that kind of stuff. And I thought the attention to detail and amount of effort that Zach or whoever wrote it put into it to make it believable how Batman and Superman could fight each other. I thought that attention to detail showed so much love to the comics that it was coming from and worked better in trying to base it in reality than what Christopher Nolan had done, where we can still have a god amongst men like Superman and then have Batman fight him and it feels believable on the screen. And I thought the Lex Luthor sub-story of how he was manipulating all of these little details constantly in the background that for 99% of it, the audience wouldn't even notice because it's happening in such a small way, I thought was so peak. I thought that's the type of
peak is
story writing that I love.
Peak is a very, very interesting word to use with this movie.
And also, I thought that scene, just that, oh my God, like the nightmare sequence and then showing the future Justice League, like, all the potential hype of it. Like, I just thought this was great.
I'm not shitting on it completely, but like, it's okay. Like, I told him this before we started. A lot of people don't like Batman vs Superman and they'll like shit on the movie. I don't think it's bad. Like, I really don't. I think it's okay. But, like, I'm not going to sit here and be on your level and, like, say peak. but, I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. But I do have a question. Did you like Robert Pattinson's Batman? The Batman? Did you like it?
Yeah, I had problems with it, but I did love it. Like, I thought he was great.
What were the What were like just one problem that you could think of off that movie?
Well, the thing that okay. The one problem that I had with it is it fell into the Christopher Nolan problem, where it's like Christopher Nolan did irreparable damage to the Batman persona, because now a studio is always going to be able to bank on him being gritty and realistic and stoic and, you know, in a military suit and just further away from his fantastical elements, and swap it out with this more realistic gothic version that I just, you know, when I saw the Batman, I was like, this is an incredible movie. Robert Pattinson is an incredible actor, and this movie is incredible, but it's also, I can see this now. This is the way of the world until the end of time. There's always going to be a darker, grittier, more realistic take on Batman forever now.
Did you like because like I know you brought up the whole like it felt like more of like a detective thing with the Christian Bale movies. Did you like the detective aspect of the Batman? Because I think it's more of a detective movie than Dark Knight for sure.
Yes, I thought it was all great. I don't know, you know, when you hear Matt Reeves talk about it and he's like, you know, he limits himself on like what could realistically be done and stuff like that. Like when it comes to Batman using a glider or a grappling hook, or, you know, all these minor things when it comes to the villains. And it's just like, you know, there's a middle ground somewhere. And I feel like Ben Affleck was the only one that was able to get that kind of experience where it's like, you can be grounded, you can be a detective, you can be realistic and brooding and have all these emotions and stuff like that. But then there can also be a Superman, and you can fight Killer Croc and Harley Quinn and stuff like that. And I just feel like Christopher Nolan's and Matt Reeves' Batmans always sacrifice that. They say, we can't do that because then we're immediately taking the audience out of it. Yeah. And I just don't think that's fair.
That's that I can agree with.
No, I mean, you're watching two different movies. I mean, the fantastical elements of the Batman from before to now. It's just, I mean, exactly what you said. It's just how it's gonna be from now on.
Yeah.
Which
is why it excites me that the DCU says we're getting two Batmans. Like, we should be getting a Brave and the Bold soon. That's gonna be fantastical, and we'll be able to do crazier stuff and, you know, have more fun with it. But until then, it's like, I think a studio like Warner Brothers or Paramount, they're always going to look at Christopher Nolan's and now Robert Pattinson's and be like, this is a money printing machine. You know, we just constantly need to find new actors to take on the more grittier version, and, you know, it'll always make money.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
That's all they're looking for, which sadly, I mean, is just how it works, I guess.
Sad part is that we'll be there.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like the Nolan and Reeves movies. They are gas. They are incredible movies. You know, like, so that you can't really hate on them too much. It's just like, that's why I like where we are right now. Supposedly, where there's going to be two. It's like you can have both worlds.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't. I know you don't care. Like, I know you wouldn't really want him to be in it, or to be the DCU's Batman. But like, I wouldn't mind if Pattinson was the DCU Batman.
I would love it. I would love it, because I think they established that gritty, realistic world, and now it's like, okay, now you can just introduce him into a fantastical world, and he can be the more grounded character, and it's like,
boom, I was gonna say, I think it would make him a more well-rounded Batman, if I'm being honest. Like, introducing him to that kind of stuff.
He could be the anchor of the DCU, of like how humans feel, you know. And I think that could be great. I just, you know, you hear Matt Reeves, and he was the executive producer on Clayface. Clayface was rumored to be the villain of the Batman Part 2 like a year or two ago, and I think it was just like, this is getting too fantastical. It's just going to become its own thing, because I think he wanted to make Clayface, you know, just the dude with the bandit mask and a gun. That like didn't transform or anything. It's like, no one wants that. I'm sorry.
We need some different characters. I mean, all around.
And then thank God he's getting his own solo movie. Clayface.
Thank God. Yeah, I'm excited.
That trailer.
Thank God it's in the DCU.
Yeah.
That first trailer is one of the best I've ever seen. It really set the tone properly.
I mean, look, I'm going to tell you right now, it does give a little Sony Spider-Villain verse vibes, but, you know, I have faith in that director that
you don't like Madam Web?
Incredible. I fucking love Madam Web. Are you kidding?
Actually, that was one of our next hot takes. No, the fuck it was not.
No.
Oh, this is an easy one. Incredible Hulk is the best Phase 1 MCU movie.
That's got to be fake.
It's real, brother.
That's real?
Real fucking stupid.
Wow. Which one of you likes it?
Me.
I think, honestly, as time has gone by, it's a better movie than what I originally thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, I think it has some great aspects to it, but like,
I think as we get older, that movie will get better. I agree. I think as I've gotten older, I can see more aspects to it that I really do enjoy. I just don't think I've ever really enjoyed The Incredible Hulk as a movie, like either of the 2003 or what is that, 2008? 2008.
Yeah, like I think Hulk as a comic book character is so fucking awesome, but the movies I think just they
do him dirty every time.
I don't think they did him dirty in that one.
You think it's better than Iron Man?
Yeah, I've explained that.
Cap. And
the only one that like I really understand that people would like yell at me for is Avengers, and which is completely like I understand, but like I can
see it being top. Oh wait, there's not that many movies. I was gonna say top 5, but
it's definitely top 5.
Yeah, but I don't know. Because I just think I love the first Captain America movie. I think they nailed him. Iron Man is obviously incredible, and then the Avengers are the Avengers. I think maybe it could swap out the Avengers.
I know he's lower on Avengers than
I know, but like
that's crazy.
Just on a good day, depending on how you want to talk about it when it comes to like emotions and stuff like that. Like I think you could say it could take the 3rd spot instead of the Avengers, but I think just the Avengers for what it did to cinema, like it needs to be top 3.
Okay.
If I was blacked out, I might pick it over maybe over like Thor.
Something has to be wrong with you in order to
Something has to be I have to be fully inebriated to
if someone had a gun to my head and made me say it, I'd probably say it.
For some reason at the shoot the other day, we went around and said our least favorite MCU movie and 3 people said Incredible Hulk. I just wanted to
They just don't understand him like I do.
I'm going to be real. I don't even consider the Incredible Hulk part of the MCU.
Neither do I.
You can't really after.
I mean,
you got Ross and Betty and all these people, but it's like, I don't know. It wasn't, to me, it was, when I was first watching Phase 1, it was never a part of that story, really. And
it's not in my rewatch.
They could have if Edward Norton wasn't an asshole.
True.
And wanted every bit of control of that character.
He wanted what Tom is now getting. But he wanted that treatment right off the bat, Edward Norton is one of the greats, but he was not in that position at that point in time.
I mean, superhero movies weren't in that position.
For sure,
especially back, not that far back then, but I mean, almost 20 years ago. Almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
Asking for that kind of power, unless you're RDJ, is crazy.
Yeah.
I have... Okay, we already went over this, but I said Christian Bale isn't a top 3 live-action Batman.
That's got to be real, because he's not.
That's real. That's my take. Not his, because he'll start crying. Last one. This is the greatest take ever. Just want to let you know. I'm going to tell you straight up, this shit's real, and it's perfect, and we both agree. I'm lying. Only I agree. Cars 2 is better than Cars 1.
Nah, I disagree.
Thank you.
Cars 2 is better. It's more fun.
Disagree.
It's an easier watch.
Just because it's more fun.
The first one is painfully predictable. Second one is not.
I have never been around someone where we're about to throw on an animated movie and they said Cars 2. It's always Cars 1.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you guys want to take a nap. That's why.
I don't like Cars 2. If it wasn't, that's the one that Hat Guy loves too, right?
Yeah.
Like if it wasn't for him constantly talking about it, I don't even think I'd know that Cars is a franchise. Like.
See, that means Cars 1 doesn't hold enough emotional weight.
It definitely.
Because Cars 1 is the only Cars movie I consider.
Damn it! So we agree Cars 3 is dog shit, though.
Cars 3
yeah. I mean,
Cars 3
if you want to agree that Cars 2 is dog shit, I would agree with that.
No. Cars 2 is amazing.
I won't sit here and go to like that extent and say Cars 2 is
amazing
shit, but like your take is wrong.
Say it.
No, it's horrible.
Say it. You are amazing.
Oh, just to dig in.
I think sequels are always hard to do, and Cars 2 proves that.
Thank you so much.
That was one of the greatest segues we've ever had. Speaking of sequels, D23 was this last weekend. We got a lot of new information. We're going to go through and we can just kind of discuss a little bit on each of these things, how we feel. We're getting Incredibles 3. How did you feel about Incredibles 2?
I thought Incredibles 2 was good. I thought it was a great second movie. I'm disappointed to see that none of the kids are growing up in Incredibles 3.
I think that's bullshit.
That's weird.
Too.
I don't
considering
at least a few years.
I think the problem is like Pixar sees the family as like that's the franchise, that's what people care about, and I think especially in the past couple of years, a lot of fans have gotten super into the lore and history and want to see more of this world expanded, whether it be in the future or the past, with all the old heroes that died from the first one. And it's like they need to start capitalizing on that in some way, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I'm more excited for this one than I was the second. No, I was very excited for the second one. The second one didn't rope me in as much as I wanted it to. I think I've only seen it once or twice. I think the second one was hard.
Like, I think the hype was there for the second one just because it had been so long. But then it's like it had also been so long. So when you finally watch the movie, you're like, oh well, this doesn't obviously hit the same as it did like 20 years ago. You know?
Yeah. I'm definitely excited for the third one. I do wish they would have done something a little different, but I mean, Pixar.
I feel like them announcing that a third one like so soon after the second one shows that like there was never any plans for this to become a franchise.
Yeah,
and I'm honestly kind of surprised that we're getting a third one. Like, I really wonder what they could, like, what made them so excited to jump back in immediately
that fast.
Did they make a lot of money? Incredibles 2?
I mean, Pixar makes a fuck ton of money, but like, did it make a lot of Pixar money?
I think so.
But I'm just saying, like, they could have made that anytime in like the 20 years in between the first and second one. Like, they took so long. Like, I'm just surprised they were able to come up with a third story so quickly.
I do think, didn't they show like the leaked? Didn't they show the villain's logo? And
they showed like the silhouette of the villain too. I think lot there. Our friend Chris was making a theory video that it could be like Gamma Jack or something.
I was going to say a lot of people said it was Gamma Jack.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. That would be a lot cooler.
Out of all heroes the old ones back from like the past, he's like the most known hero.
Like I said,
except for like the
it was like last year or 2 years ago, TikTok and everywhere else like went crazy with like the lore history of Incredibles, and I think a lot of the concept art they showed for Incredibles 3 showed Mr. Incredible in like his old blue suit.
Yep.
And so to me that I was like, oh, what if we got like a prequel? And then I think like 5 minutes later, they went like, it's focusing on the kids and they're going to figure out if they deserve to be heroes. And I was like, so the same story again.
Let's run it back. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That whole like lore is eerie as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
I was like scrolling through, like literally just I went into the search and all it was just like theories and lore on the Incredibles, and I was like,
it gets to the point where it's like I feel like they're saying either Gamma Jack is like the grown-up version of Jack or like Jack is like the clone of Gamma Jack or something like that. Like
interesting.
Like,
I'm even more excited now.
Yeah.
It gets very weird.
That's cool.
I'm here for it. Speaking of weird, we got a Supercuts haircut right here. We have Coco 2.
Oh God, yeah. That's another one where it's like, why are they able to age up him? Like, why does he get to be aged up but not the Incredibles? I don't know. I thought Coco was great. I'm surprised we're getting like all these returning characters coming back, but it seems like they gotta have some reason for it.
I don't know what, like, you can kind of see where a lot of these are going. I have no fucking clue where Coco 2 is going.
No.
Like,
I feel like that was a great ending.
The villain's coming back. Like, we saw the grandma again. Like,
that whole movie. Like,
I'm excited for it. I love the first one is incredible.
For sure. Like,
it looks ridiculous. Oh yeah, I cry every time. That movie is heartwarming. All right, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not doing all that. Yeah,
do you think he's gonna stay the main character, or do you think they're gonna like introduce another younger character now to kind of ease it in?
That could be how they go with that. I do think he will be the main character.
Yeah.
Hopefully they change his haircut. Please.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they keep Dante.
Give him the Edgar.
Yes. Give him an even worse accent. We got the Bluey movie.
Whoa! Why are we changing the animation?
I know it looks interesting,
like,
but
who gives a fuck?
Yeah, my dog will watch it. We're good. We got the Tangled live action.
I'm excited for that.
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
did you? Were you like not a big fan? I'm not saying you're a big fan of princess movies, but like, did you like Tangled?
No.
You didn't?
What?
No.
That's like one of the best princess movies. Might be the best. It might be the best.
I don't know. I don't know. I felt nothing watching it. Like when I watched it as a kid, I just thought it was kind of bad, and I thought Disney was just kind of recycling ideas. And I think the only thing that's getting me excited for this movie is that we're getting like an Agatha clone. Like,
okay, yeah, yeah, she looks great.
I mean, they all look incredible. They all look like their characters. But dude, I'm so sick of the Disney live action remakes. If I could be real, like
that. Oh yeah, fair. I think the last one was horrible. The last one we just did.
I don't know if they've ever done a good live action remake. I'm not really sure.
The Jungle Book was good.
The Jungle Book was good.
Jungle Book was really good.
But all these movies, even when they're fine, like I thought the Lion King was enjoyable, but it's like,
Lion King.
If I ever want to go back and rewatch the Lion King, I'm just gonna turn on the animated one.
Yeah, for sure.
I never want to watch this again.
yeah, no, it wasn't horrible. I did watch Lilo and Stitch finally yesterday.
Horrible.
Yes,
thank you.
It was awful.
It's just like I don't know who it's for. Like,
there's
families,
a second one.
To me, it's just like families are. Unless it's for expanding the franchises, which I feel like it's got to be. The only one I kind of have faith in that I would love for them to do is like Treasure Planet or something like that.
That would be sick.
You know, that one I feel like could work in live action, but
yeah, that one would probably do better in live action. People shit on that movie for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why people hate that movie.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do think that would do really well in live action, especially now. I feel like it's run its course. I feel like it's ready for it.
Let's do Monsters Inc. in live action. Let's just
that would be scary.
Crazy.
That would be very scary.
Have Matt Reeves do it. It's just the scariest thing ever.
It's the darkest movie ever.
Oh hell no! That actually scared me just thinking about it.
Yeah, thinking about Mike Wazowski live action just made me shit my pants.
Yeah, that would be disgusting. That's my fault.
That would be disgusting. That would be disgusting.
There's gonna be videos of it in the next 8 seconds.
Like the wet blinking noises.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh hell nah. Moving swiftly on, we have Ice Age Boiling Point.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. I know. I can't wait. It's another new squirrel with another new type of acorn.
That's me. Hey, if you like comedy, this is hit for you. I don't know. All the Ice Ages for me, I've loved them all.
I think they're all the same movie.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure. But like, I don't know. I love the characters, the voice actors. They all like that is them. So like for me, it's so hard to like not be ready for an Ice Age movie.
It's I mean, it'll be fun when it goes on streaming and I have nothing else to watch one day. Like I will definitely enjoy that movie. But I mean, I don't know. I can't believe these people are still doing these movies. Like I feel like I was in diapers when the first one was coming out.
That's a fair.
Well, the studio closed and then Disney bought it.
Oh, you're
so that's what happened.
Yeah.
So this is our first.
They're
gonna
be
Disney,
making Ice Age movies
it's gonna
forever.
Be so weird.
Oh my god,
it's gonna be so different.
It might be ass.
If they try to incorporate
I don't even
some
think Disney,
about that.
I didn't either until right now.
Yeah, what if Olaf's in it?
Bro, they just get their own fucking universe.
The multiverse.
Yes. Bro, I will be so mad.
That would
if
be
something
bad.
crosses, I will be so mad.
I kind of want it now.
There's gonna be so many references of things on ice, bro. It's gonna be
my
so
god.
Bad.
Damn. Now I'm not excited. Thanks. Fuck. We have Star Wars Starfighter.
I'm very excited for that.
There you go.
There you go.
I know they're marketing it as like a smaller thing, but like I've heard behind the scenes that it's going to lead into some like pretty bigger ideas for Star Wars. So I'm very excited. And if the rumors are true on who Ryan's playing, that would be very interesting.
What was it? What was the rumor?
Do you guys talk about spoilers on here?
Yeah.
There's rumors that his character's name is going to be Cade, and in the comics and books of Star Wars before Disney bought them, Luke has a kid named Cade Skywalker.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he's like in the comics and stuff, he's like a druggie who hates the Force and, kind of like a Ryan Gosling type character, honestly. Like doesn't want his responsibility. Luke Force ghosts him all the time, and he's like, I'll shoot myself in the head if you don't leave me alone.
Oh my God.
Like, he's a very cool character, and so if that's true, and he kind of looks like Ryan Gosling too. Like one of the first images of him from like the 90s kind of looks like him. So, if he's playing that
sounds sick.
Absolutely insane.
Just a quick question. What are your thoughts on Sean Levy as a director?
I mean, he riffs like no one else. Like, I know that. But besides that, I feel like he's just a pretty safe director. I mean, season 1 of Stranger Things I thought was fine. Like, I thought it had really good stuff in it. What was it? Free Guy? Like,
he did Free Guy.
Real
that
Still,
one didn't have anything for me. Deadpool and Wolverine had some cool moments, but I didn't think as far as like directing it, like the camera work didn't really wow me too much with it.
That's
so
fair.
Okay.
I think Starfighter he could be good at. I'm worried more about Ghost Rider.
A lot of people are.
Yeah. Jinx, you have to make out with me.
But I think with Star Wars, it's less about the camera work and it's more about the settings and the set pieces and stuff. So as long as Star Wars is helping him with that, I think he could be great at Star Wars.
He's going to need a great crew.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
He's going to need
a great crew for this, but I think he can do it.
I think he'll be perfectly fine in both roles.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I think him and Ryan together, I think I know Ryan, I shouldn't say I know, I don't know this guy, but it seems like Ryan takes his craft very seriously, like underneath all the jokes and stuff. So
for sure.
I'm hoping they make a good couple or whatever. Then they must be if they're doing 2 huge projects together.
They must have great trust in each other if they're both gonna get in on this.
But I also wonder if Sean was just the way for Marvel to get Ryan to do Ghost Rider, and then as the year goes on, like Sean steps out and someone else comes in.
Maybe.
Like, I wonder if he was just a foot in the door for Disney to get Ryan.
I could see that being a possibility. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Last 2 from D23. We have both the third movies for these. We have Zootopia 3.
Yeah.
Printing money. That's all they're doing.
Printing money.
I thought the second one was perfectly fine. The first I like.
First and second one were pretty good.
They're both money machines.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could be honest here, I get weirded out with Zootopia a lot.
Why?
I think the movies are like fun enough, like when you're just like, oh yeah, family movie, it's so cute and stuff. People write insane fanfic about these characters, and in the second movie, they made references to these fanfics a lot.
That's true.
And it's like, why are you encouraging these guys? Why am I hearing about Judy Hopps being pregnant? Like, and why is she wearing the same, or why is the Fox guy wearing the same shirt from that fan cartoon of like Judy having an abortion or something like that? Like, why is the studio confirming this? Why are they legitimizing this? I don't get it.
What's the website called so I can never look at that? Like, that's just terrible. Just write it down or text me.
I'm going to send you the link just so we can bash it online.
Just so we can never look at it again.
But it's insane. I feel like they do this a lot, and specifically Zootopia, is they play up these like, hey, horny fans, like, this one's for you.
You're not wrong. You really aren't.
Not wrong.
You're not. Like, the amount of horniness that just comes from Judy is crazy.
It's weird. It's weird. It's really weird. And I can only assume that's like one of the striving factors as to why they're making these movies.
Fucking over $1 billion, just like nothing. Strictly,
they're okay with
money.
They allow it.
I mean, it makes money, and you get these weird new fans online. So,
if it made me $2 billion, I don't know what I wouldn't write. If I'm being real,
it's the truth. I mean, like, let's be real. That's the truth.
Money.
They just want the money.
Yeah,
and that's
I
all
just
they're
need them
here
to stop leaning into the weird shit online. Like,
I'm cool with that.
Fucking Zootopia lore, man. Get the shit out of here.
Zootopia 3 is just an adult movie.
Yo,
I would definitely not watch that.
He sat day one.
We're gonna move on to the last D23. Then we'll get into Doomsday. Frozen 3.
Yep. I'm just gonna get on a little pedestal here. I feel like they're undoing everything Anna like worked for in the first movie with what we've seen from this third movie.
That is perfect. I completely agree.
Did you like the second one?
I did. I thought the second one was fun.
Okay.
I think it's hard because I think Disney, especially animated movies, do not do good with sequels. Like I think they're like notoriously known. At least 20 years ago, or whatever, they were awful with sequels, like straight to DVD types. Yep. Yeah, and I think a lot of people were saying that Frozen 2 should have been like, or would have been like that if that was still a thing. But I thought Frozen 2 was pretty good. Again, what we saw from Frozen 3, it just looks like Anna has now just become a trad wife and like just undoing everything. And hopefully I'm wrong about that, but
I mean, I think it looks on the same page as 2. And 2, I mean, I think the first one is incredible. And the second one is a little bit, it's not as far as a jump down for me as Incredibles 2. Like the drop off.
Really, I think especially with musicals, it's hard because it just didn't really have any bangers like the first movie did.
Yeah, first one has people are still singing that shit.
Of course. It's my dad. One of my dad's favorite movies.
That's one of your dad's favorite movies?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Not a joke.
I mean,
it's
your dad.
Yes.
Sean.
I literally like you ask him the next time you see him, 100% he will tell you.
He'll tell me?
Yes.
That's insane.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
it's crazy. Yeah. No, he I don't know why. Like he loves that movie. That's like his favorite Disney movie.
That's very weird.
Don't understand.
That's interesting.
I don't understand.
Is there fanfic about it? All right. All right. Let's end
I gotta meet your dad.
Let's end this on the best note possible. Hopefully you feel the same way as we do. Avengers Doomsday, that newest trailer was the greatest aura farming I think I've ever seen on the face of the planet.
They did good.
Absolutely. I mean, Doctor Doom is going to be so peak in this movie. There's so much we could talk about with him, but I want to start with just like, isn't it crazy how much marketing is pretty much just revolved around him?
Yep.
Like, they're making it known this is his movie. Yeah. Really. Like
I feel like a lot of fans when they watched Infinity War and Endgame, they were like, "Oh, Thanos is technically the main character. You know, he has like the most screen time, and the story's kind of revolving around him." I feel like they took that fan theory and they were like, "Okay, that's just what we're gonna do with this. 100%. Like, Doom is the main character. It's not something you can infer. It's like it's about him." But there are so many theories and everything going on right now. It is just we're living in the sweet spot of Marvel again. I love this type of hype.
We're back.
It's ridiculous. Like I wasn't a big fan of the first trailer.
Yeah.
Just because it was just that guy's in the movie and then that guy and then that guy. This one they gave us a little bit more. I just genuinely think it's great. Only gripe. I have one gripe, and he doesn't agree with me. Thor's eyes in the shot where they light up, I really don't like it, and I don't know if that's just me, or if it's not done, or I don't know what it is, but something about it every time I've watched it like 40 times.
Yeah,
it seems a little off. Not that they're hiding anything; it just feels a little off to me.
I don't think the trailer's even close to done, or the movie's close to done, because like, the first trailer that you're talking about, they showed that first at CinemaCon, and it looked rougher than it did when it was released publicly. Like, and I have the same kind, not with Thor, but the first shot of Doom in his throne room just looks like straight out of a video game. It doesn't look like a real life or like a movie at all. Yeah. And I'm just fingers crossed that like they're still working on it. Yeah. I know Marvel has had the case where they just say screw it and release it how it is. Like, the hype is there, the sales are there. We don't need to make it or polish it anymore. Yeah. I just hope that's not the case, because some of those shots did look like him raising the Sentinels,
Nope.
I thought it looked great. I think it did need a little bit more tweaking, though.
For sure.
What do you guys think about the two suits?
I love that.
I'm intrigued to
Does it
see
mean anything?
I was going to ask you.
He brought that up on our episode that came out yesterday. About two Dooms, and I'm not convinced that they would do that, but I also wouldn't be surprised. Like, I could see it going down that way.
I just find it hard for them to be paying somebody $100 million just to be a fake Doom. Like, I don't think it's real. Like you said, I want to be surprised because of how many freaking possibilities there are. But I just don't see why they would pay somebody $100 million for them to just be an illusion.
It would be crazy. That's definitely my biggest obstacle with it all, is like they paid him so much money. Like he's probably going to be the main Doom.
Yeah.
The thing that trips me up is in the comics, they released the new Ultimate Universe 2 years ago, and issue 4 of the Ultimates, which is the Ultimate Universe's Avengers, the author Dennis Camp, when they released issue 4, said, read this comic if you want to understand what Doomsday is about, like specifically issue 4. And issue 4 was just about the Maker, who is an evil version of Mr. Fantastic, grabbing another Reed Richards from a different universe and basically lobotomizing him and torturing him and turning him into Doctor Doom. And I, since reading that, have been like, I don't know what he's trying to tell me. I don't know what they're inferring besides 2 Dooms. And now looking at the second suit, I don't know if the second suit confirms that there's going to be 2 Dooms, but that just gives me more of an idea that there could be 2 Dooms. There could be a main evil Doom and then someone else who's like, you know, grabbed a Tony Stark variant and morphed him into a Doctor Doom, you know, as a prisoner or I really don't know. That's about as far as I could get with it when I try to think about it.
Really upset.
Did you? Yeah. Do you think it'd be RDJ for both?
I think it would be cooler if it was RDJ for both. I think it would make sense.
I really don't think they're gonna do 2. Like the whole thing is killing Murphy. I don't think that's happening.
No. I've heard there were rumors last summer that we were going to get multiple Dooms, like not 2 Dooms. We're getting variants of Dooms. So like different actors, women Dooms, kid Dooms, you know, the T-Rex Doom. We're going to be getting all of them. So if there are multiple Dooms, that's my theory, is it's just going to be a multiverse of Dooms. But, you know, I'm with you guys where it's like they've paid RDJ so much and it just wouldn't make sense for him not to be the main Doom of this universe.
Yeah.
I also really, really, really wish that, how do I phrase this? I understand why they released RDJ being Doom months ago. It's the reason they're going to make so much money.
Yeah.
But how fucking cool would it have been to be theorizing right now? Like, oh my God, that looks like RDJ.
Who's under the mask?
Obviously, people would figure that out, but
I don't even know if they would, because, dude, I can barely see RDJ's eyes behind that. It's like, you know, I can hear his voice, but my wife, every time we hear it, she's like, that just does not sound like RDJ. Yeah. And it's like, I know. Can you imagine the reveal in theaters if someone punched him and his mask came off and it showed RDJ?
That's what I was telling. That's what I was saying to him. It'd be horrible if it was fucking Tom Holland. If he's the one that found that would be.
Dude, I know. Well, it was weird. David Harbour, like literally an hour or 2 ago, it's like going around on Twitter where I guess he did a interview and he said, oh yeah, there's a line in the movie where it says like, you are ... Tony Stark, and people are taking it like it's real, but you watch the interview and he's completely making a joke. And but in my head for a quick second, I was like, holy shit, if it's Red Guardian that exposes that it's Tony Stark, like that would be dog shit.
That would be terrible.
I was talking to a friend. I want to know how you guys feel about this. The multiverse has been such a big aspect in the MCU for so many years now, and we have so many characters coming from different universes. If and when the reveal happens that Doctor Doom has Tony Stark's face, is anyone actually going to give a shit, like, in universe? Like, Spider-Man's going to be tripped up for a second, but then all he has to think about is how he just saw 2 other Spider-Mans with different faces. And it's like, so people can have different faces. Like, this just, like, I feel like everyone's going to know, like, okay, well, this isn't our Tony Stark, so there's no connection. Like, you know, I just don't know if it's really going to hit.
Yeah, I don't know. Something we brought up yesterday, well, we filmed a few days ago on the podcast say, where the fuck is Don Cheadle at? So, like, I understand all the shit with the scrolls. Like, I didn't watch all of Secret Invasion. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I did. I know what happens in it. But that was what we theorized months ago. As soon as he was announced, was that he was going to be the first one to figure it out and get fucking killed immediately. Yeah. And that would set like, seeing Tony kill his best friend would be more of a significant than Red Guardian. That's for damn sure.
I know. I had a theory that someone figured it out. You know that shot in the new trailer where he's like falling out of the window and then does the superhero landing?
Yes.
Yeah. I think someone just figured it out up there. And and he's like leaving.
Got it.
I know people are saying he's getting punched out of there. I think he's just dipping.
Yeah, he thinks he got hit by Mjolnir.
I could see that. Because there's like that little sparkle thing that like keeps going or whatever.
I think because he said that he watched I forget the YouTuber's name.
New Rockstar's breakdown of it.
He said he watched his breakdown and he said that the guy doesn't think it's Mjolnir.
Yeah, right? He said it's too like it looks like it could have been taken out, but he doesn't think so.
I think it is, and I think it's either Chris Evans or Hemsworth.
I think that could be the case.
And then I think that's well, no, actually no, I can't say that because he's wearing the new suit, and when Thor and Doom fight, I said it in his accent, Doom. when Thor and Doom fight, he's wearing the first suit.
Yeah.
So like,
okay. I think that's all misdirection. Like,
for sure.
You know, I think everything that we've seen in the trailer is pretty much from the first act, and I think the suit that we've known for longer, I think that's his like upgraded, like he just killed Loki or something suit, and you know now he's got the upgrade and everything.
That's the whole thing. Like what's going on with like his green eyes is that he's
like I think that suit where he jumps out of the window and it's less armor and stuff. I think that's his suit for the first 20 minutes, and then he's getting Loki and he's got the upgrade, and I think that's where then Reed's like, what did you do?
Like, did you do this?
Yeah.
Do you think, because like a lot of people think that he's going to kind of play like the nice side and like try to get with the heroes a little bit, like to make it seem like he's good. Do you think that's a thing? Like, do you think that they're trying to do that? And then halfway through the movie, he'll be like, oh no, fuck you guys. I
think it's kind of going to be like that. I think, the main villain of the majority of the movie, I think, is going to be the incursions. Is like the multiverse is dying. I think Doom, like, is going to be pissed. Like, he's going to be like, you guys, I mean, we've all heard it. You guys are all living stolen lives and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a nice thing. Like in the comics, Doom does help the heroes sometimes, and he's an asshole about it. And, I think if you've read the comic Time Runs Out, which takes place right before Secret Wars, it starts off with the Illuminati trying to stop incursions and stuff. And then just slowly and surely, everyone keeps kind of like dwindling from the group because they think they can handle it themselves. And one of those things involves Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom at first helping and then being like, nah, we're going to go do our own thing. Yeah. And, they basically go, but they basically go to hell and start a whole group and like take down incursions themselves. And I think that's basically what it's going to come down to. It's like, he's going to be working with everyone because they're the only ones left. And then they're going to have to make a tough call, like destroying an Earth or something like that. No one's going to want to do it. And he's going to be like, I'm doing it. Like, I'm the only one that has the balls to do it. And that's just where the only thing I can think about is Doomsday is that comic Time Runs Out, which if you haven't read, you should definitely read, because I think it's going to be Doomsday to a T.
Doomsday to a T.
Yeah, I think one of the things that was like worrisome for me leading up all the way into Doomsday was like, obviously at the end of Fantastic Four, we saw that he was like, trying to get that kid, I forget his name. Franklin. Yeah. And then, but like everyone's like, okay, like where the fuck is he coming from? And then the first trailer, they didn't really solidify a story. And in the newest trailer, like Sue's talking about him, like it actually feels like now we have a story in that there's at least going to be a backstory that we're going to learn about. I knew that they were going to do that, but like I didn't know when they were going to introduce it, whether it was going to be in the movie or in a trailer. And that's why I loved the second trailer so much, was because of the fact that they actually introduced that there's going to be a backstory with the Fantastic Four and Doom. So that was one of the things I was worried about leading into the movie.
I know it's really tough because I understand what everyone says where they want the Reed and Doom relationship like there. And I definitely think we're going to get it and stuff. I just think people need to understand that this story isn't going to be about Doom and Mr. Fantastic, like individually or together. Like I think it's about the incursions, and Doom is definitely going to be an asshole and hold grudges towards the Fantastic Four, but I think his focus is going to be on like Steve Rogers and incursions and Loki and stuff like that.
He's coming after his ass first.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think about the whole like rumored leak to be like they're gonna wipe out, like the X-Men's gonna wipe out Toby's universe like within the first minute? Do you think that's real, or do you think anything of that?
Yeah, I do think that's real. I mean, I have some friends that I don't know. They have Marvel insider information, and they are constantly saying that's not real. Like they have
to, even if it was.
Right. And they keep saying they have no knowledge of that. Like they have never seen any of these photos or know where this stuff is coming from. And I just don't believe them. Like, you know,
even if it was true, they still can't sit there and say, yeah, it's true.
I mean, what a way to start a movie to
for
kill
sure.
Toby.
To kill an OG.
Like, that would be just fucking insane. And I think it would really get the audience going like immediately.
Oh, yeah. Like he's not fucking around.
And I also think that would make sense, especially now that they've confirmed the new cast of X-Men. Like this group of X-Men is like, they're the ones who have been dealing with incursions for the longest. Like they're kind of like the Illuminati from the Time Runs Out comics. They're the ones going to other Earths, destroying it to save their Earth. And they're going to be the ones, I think, to explain what incursions are to the audience and to the other Avengers and stuff like that.
I think one of like the cooler leaks too is that you and I were talking about it yesterday or on the pod, that Toby's villains might be helping him fight the X-Men, which would be that would be cool, so especially since they're cured now. Like I think that would be a good I think that whole like fight sequence would just be fucking peak.
It would be. I literally can't even imagine that. Like picturing Doc Ock and Green Goblin and supposedly like an Iron Spider Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, I did see that.
Like fighting the X-Men, Deadpool and Wolverine. Like it would just be insane. But yeah, apparently that shot in the trailer, the first shot of Professor X like watching planet explode. Apparently that's Toby's planet.
Yeah, that was like a lot of the speculation too.
I wonder if it would also be a trick where it's like they do like blow up his planet but bring him with them or something.
That's exactly
like that.
what I was just about to ask. I was like, I think that we've heard that he's going to be in Secret Wars as well. So I don't think
that would be such a Marvel thing too, to kill him in the first 10 minutes and then in the third act or even the next movie bring him out and be like, you actually thought we would kill him, you know?
Even that
sounds Disney.
or like the whole thing with like maybe the X-Men go there and like they find out that they're really not there to fight each other, kind of like how every single fight ends up, I feel like, with an Avengers movie, and then they end up teaming up. Or I wonder if
they're sending them to the Void or something like that.
Yeah, possibly that could be the thing too. I want to be mad if Toby dies in the first part, and I also want to be mad if he's perfectly fine throughout the entire movie.
Yeah. I don't know, because again, like these people tell me Toby is nowhere near this movie, but I just don't.
There's no way he's not.
There's no way.
Like there's no way he's not.
I don't believe it.
Do you think that, because obviously you saw Spider-Man Brand New Day at the end credit scene? Do you think that was Tom? Do you think it was Toby?
That was such an interesting thing, because when I saw it, I immediately thought Battle World and Secret Wars, Tom going to space, especially because Spider Island on Battle World is like a piece of New York.
For sure.
And so that's how I took it. It's like he's been sent off to space. Like so many of my friends, like Dylan Stark and TCU and stuff like that, we got into an argument for like 40 minutes the day after the movie dropped, because they were like, Toby, and I was like, how would this even work? Like it doesn't make any sense. Even though obviously the post-credit scene doesn't make any sense at all. Why would it be hinting towards Toby in a Tom Holland movie? Like that just doesn't even make sense. I think people just took what Kevin Feige said as like, this leads into Doomsday and ran with it. And it's like, I think Kevin Feige just meant like it's the last movie before Doomsday.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have been obviously it's meant to be ambiguous. You're meant to have these conversations. I do feel like if it was meant to be 100% Toby, the emblem would have been changed, even slightly, even literally a tiny bit, or a different color, or it said new Spider-Man. It said
or
new
like
Spider-Man
traveling
location.
or like it would have shown a different styled take on New York streets. Like, why would Toby be in space, and how would it be tracking him? It doesn't make sense to me. I thought it was fun, but I was like, dude, I mean,
I didn't hate it as much as everybody else did.
Oh yeah, no, like
yeah, and I mean, it's like, you know, the battle world thing barely makes sense too, because when you think about the app, it's like these are like the people using the app have to put in the information. So how is it even in space? But it's like,
he's just
I
doing
just did not get Toby from that.
Yeah, he just brought his phone with him.
Yeah,
he's taking pictures. He's vlogging.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
But that's where I'm thinking it's got to be battle world, because it's like you'd have to bring New York. It's the people making the markers on the app. You know, they'd have to be in New York now or in space now. So
does that mean we're getting Punisher again?
What?
The Punisher and Daredevil are gonna beat Doom's ass. We're gonna end this on the greatest question of all time, the most important question. Are you excited for Captain Carter to be back?
Absolutely. I hope she's Doom's right hand man. I don't know if you guys watch What If, but you know where she ended off, she's pretty much stronger than the Watcher at this point. So it's like, let's just bring her in and fuck up everything. She can have a Captain Marvel moment, you know, where Doom's about to win and she just shows up with, you know, Hela's helmet and the Infinity Stones.
I'm pretty sure I'd leave.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd walk out of the
No, I swear to God, if
Avatar.
Peggy Carter is in this movie and anything other than Steve's wife, like, I'm going to be so pissed. Biggest industry plant I think I've seen in Marvel.
Yeah,
we're hoping.
As long as she's just the wife. But we are going to wrap that up. That has been episode 34 of the TyeDyeTakes podcast. Thank you so much, Connor, for coming on. It was a blast.
Thank you so much for having me.
I have some homework to do with BVS, and
I got some homework to do with comics.
Let's
go read Time Runs Out before December if you want to be cool.
All right, bet.
Okay, I need to learn how to read, and then we can get on that. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Please go check out Connerville on all of his platforms. Check out the Dynamic Duo podcast. Go watch the Boys Trivia Game Night Show. See Mommy's Milkies in action.
There you go.
Shout
out.
You got anything else, Connor?
No, I appreciate you guys for having me. I had a great talk with all of you. Like you guys said, check out the Dynamic Duo podcast. And thank you guys for having me.
Of course. All right, we'll catch you guys later. Put your thumb up.